Me, as someone who lives in my own world, I've been living in my own world ever since I've had access to the internet, and I've been able to just like, I don't know, watch YouTube videos, create my own little world, my own little space. So when I get around family and they like get a peek into um how I'm living, or like my update, like what's the update on her, they get a little peek into that because I'm around them more. Like for example, the holiday season, because I was just with some family like for this whole past week of Thanksgiving. I feel like they have a lot of suggestions, and that it's not the suggestions that irk me. Like sometimes they can irk me because I feel that they're coming at me a certain way, but it's only because I have a built up pattern of expectation of how they're going to act. So like the way they come to me with some suggestions, or the way they word it, it's just the wording is really the wording of things really gets to me sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, so I can feel sometimes that they're coming to me and wording it in a certain way, and I can kind of see how they think about a certain thing. About when they're suggesting me to do something different, I can kind of like see how they feel about what I'm currently doing based on their wording and how they come at me. So, or how they come to me, I guess you could say. And I feel like it's always, they're gonna always gonna have suggestions around like beauty, appearance, money, because money, especially money, is one thing where it's like everybody has this, oh, you could have been making six figures or something like that. And I'm like, they have this fixation with me making six figures, and I'm like, and it's always about like, oh, major, like what you selected as your major connected to, oh, you could be making six figures over here. And they have this fixation on me making six figures, and I'm like, that's you. Like, guys, like, this is you. I'm not saying it's not me. I'm just saying the way y'all coming at me about it is kind of like, are you even considering my perspective? I Sometimes I feel like I don't. And beauty and appearance. So, for example, like getting more clothes, for example, in my wardrobe, or my hair, or like little other enhancements, I guess you could say. Like these enhancements, what they perceive as enhancements, they perceive these suggestions and advice and the things that they're saying that I should do as this is going to enhance you in whatever way it might be. Like I said, beauty, appearance, money. It's like, oh, this is going to enhance you in this way. Okay, I understand all of that. I've already like gone through it in my head because I'm a person where I want it broken down. Like I think through stuff. This is my conclusion that I've come to. So, what throws me off so bad is the way they approach me. And also, sometimes, like when I, for example, hair has been like one of my biggest, hair and texturism has been one of my biggest soapbox speeches. Like something that I've actually like fought about with my family, not fought about, but like fights, like verbal fights, especially. Um, and I realized the reason why is because when you get these enhancements, or when you do take the advice, the part that I don't like is afterwards, when sometimes they talk down about the version of you that did not have the enhancement beforehand. I don't like that. I'm so, maybe, I don't know what I don't know what I might be too of, or I'm too this, I'm too sensitive. I don't know whatever conclusion it is. But they talk about the version of you that did not have the enhancement as if they're like lesser than. Like, I feel like somebody understands me. I don't like it. Cause like I don't even in the times where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like this is me personally looking at my personal life and things that I've done. It's like even the times where I look back and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I could have done this differently. I don't really like talk like this is even in personal life, with morals, with character, with decisions I've made, um, interpersonally. I can look back and be like, hmm, I gently like guide myself into the right direction for me. Like I gently guide myself. And these people, I feel like they come at me a certain way sometimes with family. And it's that talking down. because it's almost as if the version of me that did not have the enhancements was a completely different person. Or it's like I'm the same person. So if I get my hair styled and it's like, oh, don't you feel better? Or like, I don't know. It's like, don't you feel better? Or like, isn't this better? Or like, I'm like, I'm still the same person. Like, I'm still the same person, guys. Oh my god, I'm still the same person. Like, I don't know. It's like, it feels like I if I say that if I were to say and be honest and be like, I feel like whenever I get the enhancement, I feel like I can't have nuanced conversations because they're going to be like, oh, you're just thinking too deep into it, or oh, you're so sensitive, or this, that, and the third. But like, can we? I acknowledge my own feelings and I fess up. So I am saying that like I've realized that the reason why I push back so hard, I used to push back so hard, like the texturism thing or the hair, getting your hair styled versus not styled versus afro versus whatever, with that, it's because I did not like the fact that if I didn't have my hair styled, it got, it's like one thing. So when I get my hair styled, then the version of me that did not have my hair styled and it was just the afro got talked down about. I don't like that. I don't like it because my thing is that I really feel like okay, I don't mind getting enhancement. Like I don't mind the enhancements. I just don't like the talking down about the version of me that didn't. Do we understand? You like do we understand? I feel like me living in my own world really informs this. I had to get my thoughts together because I was saying that the version of me that has the enhancements or doesn't, it's like I'm still the same soul. Like I'm still, whoa, I'm still the same. I still have the same soul. I still have the same character. I'm still just being. Like, regardless of if I have the enhancements or not, I'm just a being. I am just being. Like, I've always been like, I'm just being. And the thing is that I don't mind getting my enhancing my avatar. I've come up with my own kind of version. Enhancing my avatar is what I have come up with, and I don't mind enhancing my avatar. I just don't like the way people talk down about the version of me that did not have those enhancements, quote unquote. You know, because it's like, are you saying I was less of a being? Are you, especially about the comments about the hair? Because like, I got these coils done. Okay, I've had to get used to it because I do. I'm so sorry, but I do like my hair big in an afro. Like I do. I do. So it's like flat. I got a compliment about it being flat. She was like, "Oh, it's so nice and flat." I'm like, "Thank you." I took the compliment, but it's different because I do like my hair kind of big. Like I do like it kind of big, but I'm getting used to the coils in my hair being like flat or whatever. I'm getting used to it. I don't want them to lock. Please don't. I don't want locks. If I do want locks, it's not right now that I want them. So that might be in the near future or may not. I don't know. Because another thing is that it kind of like cuts off the flow when someone is like, oh, without these enhancements, you're not this, that, and the third. Or it cuts off the flow of like me really kind of doing my own thing. And it's like, I can think of creative ways to enhance myself when I'm not in the space of what feels like judgment. You hear me? Like I can think of creative ways to enhance myself and to embed kind of what I like, what you just get to be more creative when you're not in this space of judgment of like it should be done like this or it should not be done like this. That's why when I go shopping, I'm going to be going clothes shopping for Christmas, right? That's why when I go shopping, I cannot go with certain people because I don't want your input. Not that I don't want your input, but I feel like your input is going to be judgmental. Therefore, and yes, I'm assuming that. Yes, I absolutely am assuming that your input is going to be judgmental based off of the previous experiences and the previous things I've heard you say about different things. I do feel this air of judgment. So, yes, I feel like I can't stay around you that long, or I don't want to stay around you that long, because when it comes to this place of creativity or enhancing my avatar in a certain way, I will not have creative liberties because you think it's supposed to be done in this one way. So yeah, that was my vent session. I vented to my mother about this like 3 times this week. 3 times this past week, I've vented about this to my mother. So now it's time to post a venting session on YouTube. And I'm really curious, like, if anybody else relates, who can relate? Like, I'm really like, no, I'm genuinely like curious. So yeah,